Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another unboxing. I am P.S. Freeman. And today I'm bringing to you Life is Strange on the PlayStation 4 Limited Edition. Now, I am going to be absolutely honest with you. I love this game. I absolutely love this game. Ever since it was released in 2015, I had seen it on the PlayStation Store and was very interested in it. Didn't cost that much per chapter, but I kind of held off until it dropped massively in price. And I loved it so much that I had to buy it physically, just to support the developers even more. And boy, was I not disappointed. So, let's take a quick look at the box. So on the front here, we got the main character, Max Caulfield, with, basically the hand-drawn art around the outside. She's set in a Polaroid picture with what looks like a sort of the bleaching effect, I think. Isn't it when the film kind of crackles and falls apart? I'm not entirely sure. Width-wise, it is about 2 Blu-ray cases wide, same height, so it wouldn't look strange on your shelf. And then on the back, we have, well, there's your usual gumph, what the game's about and what's inside. So, speaking of which, shall we have a look? Here we are. So unlike my previous unboxings where there was quite a few goodies, there's not a huge amount here, to be honest. But it's still cool and worth having a look. So first off, we've got the game itself. Same box art. Nothing's really changed. And within, you've got your usual registration card, which I have already done, so don't bother trying that. And the game disc itself. Let's put a little bit of bubble wrap in there, I always do, just to protect the disc should it fall out, because unfortunately PlayStation 4 games I've found are quite notorious for just popping out. So let's pop that there. Next, a physical CD soundtrack of the game, with a really lovely picture of Max and her best friend Chloe on the front as pirates from when they were kids. This features quite heavily in the game about their relationship when they were growing up. And yeah, it's cool. So, as you can tell, I've not opened this. And I'm not going to either. Reason being is that this whole soundtrack, including the bonus tracks, are available on YouTube. Seriously, just search for it. Well, I'm hoping it's still there, regardless of when you're watching this. Oh, I'm going to look like a fool. But it's really great. The music in this is one of the reasons why I absolutely adore it. It's atmospheric. There's some sort of folky kind of music. There's some, electronic music, a few rock tunes. And it just works with the atmosphere of the game and the art style. It's, yeah. And the very first song, what's it called, All of You, happens when you're on the bus, or Max is on the bus on her way to school, and you're checking out Arcadia Bay, in which the game is set, and it just sets the tone really, really well. So, that's that. And then finally, we have one of my favourite pieces, of course, it should be obvious by now how much I love these things, an art book. Well, not quite. It is, in fact, this is really hard to do with gloves, a picture book. There we are. Picture book. Ta-da! So what have we got within these pages? So we got some concept art. Got Max Caulfield here with a couple of her outfits. Her bedroom from her dormitory at the school. And her best friend Chloe Price. And her bedroom at home. Then moving on, we've got some scenes at the school. So you got, obviously, the school features very heavily in this game. I think it's called, what is it, Jeremiah Blackwell Academy? Oh, I think it says there in the background, doesn't it? So some of the male characters that you encounter throughout the game. And we've got the exterior of the school here, the interior, and another piece of exterior as well. Moving on to the next page, I think it's here somewhere. Wow, this is really hard with gloves. Some of the female characters. I think her name's Victoria. She's not very nice. But Kate. Katie's a brilliant character. Very complex. Yeah, there's a really incredible incredible part in one of the end of the chapters. I'm not going to spoil it for you, where she features very heavily, and it really makes you question a lot of things. But again, we got a bit more of so these are the actual dormitories at the school, and a couple of bedrooms in which you go into throughout the game. So a few of the staff members. That is the security guard. That's Chloe Price's stepfather. So your best friend's stepfather. One of the teachers, your main homeroom teacher, I think they call it in the States. I have no idea who she is. I think that's another teacher, and the principal just there. And again, some of the locations within principal's office. That's the actual classroom, homeroom. The homeroom, is it? Any American listeners, please correct me. I'm probably making a real hash of this. And then, of course, the bathroom, which is a very pivotal area for the game, in which Max finds out her powers. A couple more characters. That's Chloe's mother and one of her acquaintances. He's a bit of a delinquent, and that's his trailer. So that should probably give you a clue as to what he's into. And you've got the diner itself, which you frequent. A couple more scenes and areas in which you visit. This scrapyard area, that chapter's incredible. A bit slow at start, but once it gets going, the narrative just ramps up to another level. Another area in which you frequent regularly is Chloe's house. So this is the kitchen here, and the upstairs hallway, and a little bit more of the downstairs area. And of course you got the floor plan just there. And again, a lot happens in this house. A lot happens when you're playing the game in the present and the past. Yeah, I'll leave that one there. So this is the lighthouse, which is a pivotal part at the end of the game. Again, I don't want to spoil anything. But again, just some beautiful pieces there. And yeah, a couple more pieces around Arcadia Bay. It's a little seaside town in which the game is set. Cars! So of course I'm going to be interested in this. The vehicles of the game, you don't get in any. It's just, yeah, very well, except for the trailer. That trailer you do get into, but you don't drive it. Don't drive it. And this is little clues to what Max can potentially do. This scene here, this is the end of the scrapyard scene. So can't leave that there. And then just a few other pieces of concept art. Now, a lot of these are actually featured within the game itself. Max has a diary in which you're able to learn a bit more about the past, her past leading up to the events of the game, what she's been doing. And it's even just that is a beautiful piece of gaming, because it's like a proper diary. All these little drawings that are in there. It's just so cool. A couple more bits there. And a lot of these stamps you collect when you take pictures of certain things. And if you're a trophy hunter like me, then you're going to be wanting them all. And there we go. So I want to say thank you to all those concept artists for giving us this and creating such a fantastic game. So there we have it. Another unboxing complete. I thank you very much for joining me. If you have enjoyed this, of course, like, subscribe, comment, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, if you would like to see a few more of my videos, then please check out the playlist, which has just come up on screen now. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Take care.